Okay, so this is the day we've been waiting for. I'm outside Speedy Collision right now, and in there is the S15 with its new paint. So I'm going to keep this one super short. I know you guys want to see the color. So everyone's been trying to guess. We kept this one pretty secret, didn't really want people to know until it was ready. The three most common guesses, most common of all, was yellow, not surprisingly. But I've already got the yellow focus. I wanted something different here, so yellow was off the table pretty early on. The second common guess was midnight purple. Gorgeous color, but there is a very well-known S15 in the States in midnight purple. Kaylee's S14 here in town is midnight purple, and then, I don't know, it seemed too obvious of a choice, so that was ruled out. And then the third common guess was Nardo Gray, which, don't get me wrong, Nardo is a stunning color. I'm a big fan of Nardo, but every car ever has been done in Nardo at some point, so didn't really want to go that route, although that one's not far off. So, not one single person guessed the color correctly. I had people messaging me non-stop, Facebook, Instagram, texting, trying to figure it out. Nobody got it. So, without any further ado, the new color for the S15, which I'm sure will confuse some, others will probably love it. I know Mario is a big fan. Obviously, he told me I'd be stupid to not paint to this color. The new shade of the Silvia is Porsche Chalk. Wow. Oh my god. And so this is it. This is the now Chalk S15. This thing looks stunning in person. They've really knocked it out of the park with this one. The bodywork is flawless. So, admittedly, it is looking a little dark in here with the shop lighting. This will be significantly lighter outside, but you can get an idea of what it looks like here. See the difference from the original pearl white to the new chalk instead. Oh my god, I can't get over how good this looks. This has been so long in the making. So, of course, door jambs were done as we were showing. They kept the OEM stickers on the car, but the other stickers that were in the door jambs from inspections and things in the past were all removed. They actually saved them for me right there if I want them. So it's just back to the original factory stickers as it should be. And yeah, you get the little hints of white here and there where windows and things will cover them, but of course up to the seals has all been done. So you won't see any traces of white once the glass is back in it. And then once all of the moldings, trim panels, deck lid, everything else are back on, you won't see any of that white either. But man, I don't even know what to say. I'm over the moon with how this turned out. Happily, they reported too that there were no hidden surprises with the car. When they stripped it back, there was no rust, no Bondo, none of that lurking under the paint, so it was actually a clean shell underneath that mess of a paint job it had, which is good news. I'd done my inspections when I first bought the car, and then when I tore it down, I didn't see any obvious signs of any past repairs or so forth, but there was only one way to know for sure, which was to strip it down. So they did and found nothing. Here's all the various other pieces in primer waiting to go into the booth and get their coat of color now. So we've got front bumper, rear bumper, front lip, the wing components, mirror components, rear spats, and the center console piece. All primed, all prepped, all ready to go. The mirrors have been fully broken apart to the caps and bases, not just to get into all the nooks and crannies, but because I asked that they do something slightly different than factory on these. So we'll see how that looks. Otherwise, the request was just paint everything chalk. So hopefully soon those will go in the booth, get their own coat, and then once everything has dried, been checked over for dust nibs and sanded and polished as necessary, this thing can go together and come home. Wow. I thought I'd be here today kind of running around like a kid in a candy store overwhelmed with excitement, but I don't even know what to say to this. I can still take it in myself. This is stunning. I got the photos from Devin this morning via text message, but photos only do so much, especially cell phone pictures. You need to see it with your own eyes, and nothing beats seeing this in person. Wow. So yeah, this is it. This is the new color for the car. Again, not one single person guessed this right. The guesses were all over the place and no one got it. So I'm curious to see what you guys think of it now that you see what it is. And I can't wait to get this thing back and see how it truly looks. It's one thing to see it disassembled with all the panels off, glass out, everything, but when it's actually a complete car again with all the taillights and badges and everything else, then we can really see how it looks. So there it is, Chalk S15. I am blown away by this.